What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming Madden NFL 19. This is the 1UP app, playing an online head-to-head game versus some money. Got a $10 bet going on right now with my New England Patriots going up against the Washington Redskins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
Yo, what's going on, man? Cody, what's up, man? Yo, Daniel, what's going on? This is a $10 game right here. So far I earned $52. I'm 9-1 in these 1UP money league games. Just trying to slowly but surely build the bankroll up. Nothing more, nothing less.
touchback.
Let's go, 15. No, right.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Nice.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Yo, good looking, Daniel.
A quick burst there, and he
Good
nicely
looking.
bit off a pretty decent game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going for the deep ball.
Damn, I clicked on the wrong fucking person, man. Shit.
Inside the 10. And he
Alright,
takes
that
it
was
all
cool.
the
That was
way
nice.
down to the
They all love
3.
that PA
Big yardage
drag
that
wheel
time for the
shit.
Redskins. 61 yards.
Let me try this here. Worth a shot.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Smith now to throw. And this is caught in the end zone. It's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Dotson from 3 yards out. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Sony Michel, his first carry.
Nice.
He'll get about 3
Tripped up
here
there.
as he's out to the 30.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. They give him a gain of 38. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And now running right through it.
Couldn't spin. I gotta start juking. I gotta remember to juke.
But that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Regular. Go. Ready?
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they did on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins
That was
get
good,
there.
man. That was good.
Leonidas able to track him down for a loss of 13, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight ends
That's where you like to go to. You know, for next time, it's the left side. It's twice.
They didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Geis.
Oh my God! Come on.
Seam, and he might go all the way. 30, 10, touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, an 80-yard touchdown.
Shit is dead retarded, man.
Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
All right.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he
Yo,
was
Dame, you
looking
get that
for.
W?
And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
That must mean you got the win.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Wait, 20, 72.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 20. Seven.
It's easy work, and it's coming again. Check it.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
We just advanced last night, Cody. Definitely, hey, if you got the news channel blocked or muted, definitely unmute that, because that's the most important channel in our server. So questions that you guys ask will automatically be in that channel. The next advance is Monday, this coming Monday. But here's the thing: there's only a few games that really matter, playoff contention wise. So once those games get done with, which I'm hoping is no later than tomorrow, we'll be advancing early. Because the games that really don't matter, I'm just going to sim through those.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
So, Cody, I'm definitely hoping for tomorrow night.
Right now,
I should be getting mine played in about a half hour, according to Rod. Rod said he'd be around about 10:30.
The play calling, they're locked in really well.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You gotta give some credit there.
He had the comeback route on that one.
Bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because
that was actually
the only
nice.
recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's on me. Oh my God, come on. Hey, if the Chiefs lose, that means you get in?
Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
Let's go. 15. Liz. Regular.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to look deep down the field.
Good swat. Good swat, BX.
And it falls incomplete. It was the veteran Devin
He's going for it, man.
Got a hand in there to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an
going
effort
for
to
it.
get his hand on that one, knock it away,
I don't like to see that,
and
man.
brings up a 4th down decision.
Told you.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
12. 15, yeah. Yep, rip.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith.
Got him. Get him down. Yes, let's go.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So
Hey, do me a favor. Check and see who the Chiefs got. I'll tell you if that's a win or a loss.
This is Michelle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
All 50. 20.
To throw on 2nd down, Brady.
He got it. Fuck!
Into heavy traffic.
Damn, Brady.
Intercepted.
Your arm is much stronger than that, man. I waited too late, man. That's what I did. I waited way too late.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They start on the ground with Geis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Big hold to the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
And he fucking stays there. After I try to go get it, he just stands there. Oh my God, yo.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Smith. And he'll be hit
Crazy,
as he
man.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up. Clock. Yellow, yellow. No, right.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Let's go out. No, 66.
And it's Michelle once again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Stop. Wait 20.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. The throw left side complete to Hogan.
I wish he wouldn't have caught that.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Stop. 220. Wait 20. 54. Go.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left, trying to squeeze it in.
Brady is really pissing me off, man. He's not throwing that shit hard. You know what? I know what I gotta do. I gotta throw it low.
than the intended receiver that time. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. After the interception, here's Smith. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
He may go back to the home and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel.
Hey, settle down, huh? Rip, rip, rip.
On first down, this is Geis. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a Redskin first down as Smith hits Crowder.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Smith now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. On the catch, it's Crowder. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Orange. Hey, slot.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Doxson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And this will be caught at the 30. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 48 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
20.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Like 20.
Brady will try again on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hogan. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. Fights off the defender. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Brady's going to sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's the fullback punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And this one through the uprights and good.
Nah, not over yet, man. I'm playing like a complete burger, though, man. I can tell you that much.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, 52.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
35.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Geis. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Orange. Yeah, 52.
Now Smith.
Oh, my God.
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready, line, 80. Look. Yeah, 52. 35. 15, yeah.
They snap it to Smith. Jordan Reed has it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on.
Hey, you ready to roll after this game right here, Rod? Or
since the second half
you need a little bit more time?
7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
And that touchdown should
all right. I'll set everything up, man, and wait on you, bro.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.